Second leg of our trip, and it's a 15-minute ride on the Shinkansen to Kyoto from Osaka. A short taxi ride to the Four Seasons Hotel, room 456, and we get settled in. Artificial intelligence at its best. As we go into the lavatory, open the door, walk in, and automatically the seat comes up. Kyoto was the seat of the emperor from 700 to 1869 and is considered to be the cultural capital of Japan. The hotel's garden was very pretty, and the pond, which had a number of fish in it, surrounded by trees and bushes, some of which were in flower, and of course it had to be cleaned. There were ducks which looked pretty well fed on the pond, and there was a little shrine where we could go and pray. As the date was February the 14th, we celebrated in the bar. And what did I find but a bottle of Haitian rum Barboncourt? There was a special dinner that night, and there weren't many people in the dining room. To celebrate, they had a band, and there's the Pierre's practicing. He got a little clap in the evening. In the morning, it was yuju juice, which was very tasty, and strawberries, which looked unripe, but in fact were very sweet. And then off we set for Tenru-ji Temple, which Nicholas had recommended. We had walked through a bamboo grove to get to the entrance, and then we decided just to walk around the garden rather than actually going into the temple. And it was pretty. We had a bathroom break and forgot to notice they said, please buy toilet paper here, which made things a little awkward. As I said, the garden was interesting and pretty, and we spent a little bit of time there. Our taxi driver had waited patiently for us at the other end of the grove, but wanted to take us a long way around back to the hotel, and we decided not to do that. In the afternoon, we went to the Imperial Museum, the main part of which was closed, and we were not allowed to take photographs. The museum was very close to the hotel, so we walked back and passed the tea house. Decided to go in there and have some Japanese tea. There we are. She's pouring it out the traditional way. It's a funny color. It's green, but it was very pleasant. After tea, we walked back to the hotel, and all the lights on the path had little umbrellas over them. And we crossed the bridge over the pond, which took us back to the main hotel. A lone egret sitting on this rock. The next day it was raining, and it was raining very hard. So what could we do? Well, downstairs there was an exercise room. So down we go, and we're on the machines. Having done that, and still able to walk, and the rain had stopped raining, so we decided to visit the tower in the afternoon, which was also in walking distance, and went up to the observation platform, which was 100 meters high, according to this, which doesn't seem very high. There's the tower. Train disappearing down there. The whole day. Okay. From the top of the tower, you got a very good view of Kyoto, and in fact, apparently you could see Osaka on a clear day. On the way down, we passed this cafe. We didn't have champagne, but coffee. And then we decided to visit this temple. No shoes and no picks. But it was quite interesting, but still raining when we came out. Back at the hotel, they had the lights on in the garden, which were beautiful. The next day, now that we'd found the exercise room, we decided to go to the swimming pool and borrowed some gear to put on so we looked decent and had a wonderful time. GM showed off her prowess in the pool with a very strong breaststroke. Around the pool, there were plenty of sitting and lounging areas, and that one was particularly nice, I thought, but rather open. View from our room, and then down below us they had these little bubbles where you could go and drink champagne if you wanted. We didn't try it. Instead, we decided to go to the Imperial Palace, which was closed, but we took a walk in the garden and it was freezing cold. The taxi rank sign said, "I cannot take a taxi here." Fortunately, one showed up, and so we were able to return to the hotel and eventually set off for Hiroshima.